England just beat FIFA rank number 11 with ease. They've shown already they've got what it takes. But what makes them so convincing? Despite the controversy over the squad before the game, the only real head scratcher was Stones, who no one will be talking about now. They played the formation that was expected, a 4-2-3-1 with O'Reilly and James as fullbacks, Anderson and Rice in midfield and Bellingham and Kane in the attack. The wingers tell us all we need to know about how this tournament is going to go. Thomas Tuchel has set up England around Harry Kane, and this means we can go very far. Many hold the opinion he's the best striker in the world, and a few less than that think he is the best player on the planet right now, and you struggle to disagree. Tuchel wants to support this through the choice of his wingers. Gordon and Madueke, if nothing else, can be described as runners or pacey wingers. And when Kane drops deep like he did all game, you need players to stretch the pitch. Players who can run and take on their men. This is Harry Kane's successful pass map from the Croatia game. The main thing is obvious, is where he's passing from. The majority of his passes are not in the final third, and most of them are in England's own half. They're mostly long into the wingers, and this is what Kane is so good at, as most people now know from his time at Bayern. These passes from deep find these wingers, while dragging defenders out, creating massive space to run into. For example here, Kane drops deep and drags a defender out with him. Having already rotated with Bellingham, what this does is, it occupies the whole defence, becomes a 3v3, where the central centre-back is now the defensive midfielder, making it even more favourable. And this dovetail between Kane and Bellingham is one of the most important relationships in this whole setup. As Bellingham is comfortable playing on the last man, having done it for Madrid, his instincts will be sharper in this role than the average 10. He is one of England's star players, in a role that he'd dream of. And this is how he scored his goal. By Kane dropping, he's got the freedom to find places and make runs wherever he wants. With the 6 worried about Kane, he can't commit back fully, meaning the box is empty for Bellingham to run into. He then gets the ball and shows why he's an England superstar with an excellent run and finish. This makes England a nightmare to defend. If you don't go with Kane, you give a man who play makes for fun, space and time. But if you go with him, you open up space for these runners to take. Now that we know the main identity of the team, how do the other players fit in this against Croatia? This is a still image from the 51st minute, and this is the shape that England want to be in. Rice and Bellingham on the last line, with wingers stretching the pitch. Kane's given complete freedom to play as he wants. O'Reilly and James invert, and they make a 3 with Anderson. And then there's the 2 centre-backs behind. This shape does 4 things. It puts everyone in their very best position, it lets Kane play his game, not needing to be on the back line as he can use his excellent football brain to sharp. Also provides a stable base as there's 5 players back. Also means they can control possession as they'll overload any midfield they play against. All of this gives England the ability to just play their game and force other teams to plan for them, and not the other way round. That being said, England do still need to adapt every game, and they showed their ability to do that. In the first half, England played a low block at times, likely because of a mentality problem, and played more timidly. It's clear to see that the second goal that we conceded, where Harry Kane was spotted in defensive midfield, the whole team was behind him. In the second half, the only time he was spotted this deep without the ball was blocking a shot off a corner. Another huge strength of this England side is the set pieces. One of the best corner takers in the world, and the players that can win first contacts, and the obsession that the English game has with tactically masterminding them. It's no wonder we scored from one. These are all the successful crosses from open and not open play. This is a staggering amount, and simply put, we will score more goals than this one. The depth that this squad has is also incredible. The players that have been chosen can both provide the same thing as the starting 11 does, or provide a different option. For example, in this game alone, Jed Spence replaced Reece James in the 79th minute and showed us exactly this. The pace he has means that England have a different way of going forwards with pace down the line. Different profiles can give you different options. But at the same time, you have a sub like Rashford for Gordon, who's very like for like. What this gives you is protection against injuries and versatility to get through tough games. But there is one injury that can throw England off. By revolving the team around Harry Kane, it poses the risk that if he gets injured, there'll be huge problems to work out. The depth behind him are nowhere near as good as him, and not like him at all. These England players also showed that big occasions can overwhelm them, seeing as in the first half of the game, it made them look like a shell of themselves, suggesting that they might be slow to start games. However, you can't judge from purely one game. The freedom that's given to these players gives them the chance to take good teams like Croatia completely to the sword. They scored with such ease against a good side, showing the nation real hope with a manager who has real winning experience. The rotations of both fullbacks, attackers, and the quality of players like Anderson, Kane, Madueke and Bellingham have already shown mean England fans can be cautiously optimistic this time around. If all else, you can enjoy the football we'll continue to play. Just have to hope Harry Kane doesn't get injured. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more World Cup content, and I'll see you in the next one.